The key to transformation. Your consciousness. The biggest misconception most people hold is believing that external forces, things outside of themselves, like luck, other people, or circumstances, are the causes of their experiences, dictating the course of their lives. In truth, everything that happens in your life, both good and bad, is a result of your inner state of consciousness, the silent orchestrator behind every scene. Consciousness is the very foundation of your reality, the unseen root that feeds the tree of your existence, and your external world is simply a reflection of what is happening within you. Your beliefs, your fears, your aspirations. To change your circumstances, you must first change your state of consciousness, shifting the ground beneath your feet by altering the lens through which you see yourself and the world. A process that places the power of transformation firmly in your hands. The process of transformation. The first step to transformation is a deep, burning desire to change, a fire within that refuses to be ignored or extinguished. Without this intense desire, this visceral longing for a new way of being, transformation cannot begin, for it is the fuel that propels you forward. Once you desire change, the next step is to renew your mind, a deliberate act of shedding old thought patterns and embracing new ones that align with your desired future. This means shifting your thoughts and beliefs, letting go of doubt and limitation, and rooting yourself in possibility. But your thoughts cannot change unless you have new ideas to base them on, fresh visions of what could be rather than what has been. It is essential to have a clear vision of who you want to become, a healthier you, a more confident you, a more fulfilled you, and to assume that you already are that person, stepping into that identity with every breath, every choice, every moment of faith. The key to transformation. Assumption. The key to this process is assumption. The act of claiming your desired state as already true, not as a distant hope, but as a present reality. You must assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled. Close your eyes and feel the joy of success, the peace of health, the warmth of love, as if they are yours now. Imagine and feel yourself as the person you wish to be, walking through life with the confidence, grace, or strength you seek, and maintain this assumption until it becomes a dominant feeling within you, a steady hum that drowns out all doubt. When you do this consistently, day after day, night after night, your ideal self will inevitably manifest in your life, emerging from the shadows of imagination into the light of reality. The ideal you seek is ready to be born, waiting in the wings of your consciousness, but only you can give it life, breathing it into existence through the power of your unwavering belief. The power of assumption is more than just positive thinking. It is about embodying the essence of your desired state, living it as if it were already yours. Just as the moth must dive into the flame to understand its heat, you must immerse yourself in the feeling of your new identity, letting it consume you until it becomes who you are. To truly become the person you wish to be, you must be willing to let go of your current self, the fears, the habits, the smallness, and embrace the new with open arms. You must be conscious of the qualities you want to embody, holding them in your mind with clarity and purpose. If you desire health, security, or success, you must assume that you already possess these qualities, feeling their reality in your bones. To assume is to truly become the ideal you envision, stepping beyond mere thought into the visceral experience of being. It's not enough to merely think about your goals or hope for them like a child wishing on a star. You must feel them as if they are already true, anchoring them in your soul until they take root and bloom. Imagination, the instrument of creation. Imagination is the most powerful tool you possess, the sacred instrument through which you create your reality, shaping the unseen into the seen. Through imagination, you can assume a new and higher concept of yourself, painting a picture of who you could be and stepping into that frame. This ability is what sets you apart from all other forms of life, a divine gift that elevates you above the instinctual, granting you the power to choose your evolution. While nature evolves through external processes, adapting to the world around it, you have the power to evolve from within. Through the creative use of your imagination, crafting your destiny with the precision of a sculptor. It is not a passive daydream, but an active force, a brush in your hand that colors your world with the hues of your choosing, turning the raw material of thought into the masterpiece of your life. Redemption through imagination. When you use your imagination to assume the feeling of being your ideal self, dwelling in that state with faith and focus, you are participating in your own redemption, a sacred act of self-liberation. Redemption, in this sense, means the attainment of your highest potential, the rising from limitation into the fullness of who you are meant to be. You have the power to free yourself from limitations like fear, lack, and insecurity simply by changing how you perceive yourself, shifting your inner vision from smallness to greatness. Imagination becomes the redemptive force that lifts you from the ashes of doubt, clothing you in the garments of possibility and leading you toward a life aligned with your deepest desires. It is not a gift from without, but a power from within, a flame you stoke with every vision you hold, every feeling you sustain. The responsibility of transformation. Transformation is not a passive process handed to you by fate or fortune. It demands your active participation, your willingness to take the reins of your own becoming. You must take full responsibility for the creation of your new self, recognizing that no one else can do this work for you. The universe will not deliver a new version of you without your effort. It waits for you to claim it, to shape it, to bring it forth. The only way to reach your ideal state is to embody it fully, using your imagination to fuel the transformation, infusing it with the energy of your belief and the fire of your will. Your imagination is the redemptive power that will bring your ideal self into existence. But it requires your courage, your discipline, and your trust to wield it. A responsibility that is yours alone to bear and yours alone to fulfill. Embrace your power, be strong, be brave, and trust in your own ability to create. For the strength you seek lies not in the world around you, but in the depths within. Your power comes from within, from the kingdom of heaven, your inner consciousness, where all possibilities reside, waiting to be unlocked. Let no one else define you or dictate your path, for their words are but echoes in the wind compared to the truth you hold. The work that is yours to do, you must do with courage and clarity, standing firm in your vision, even when the world doubts. Embrace this power as your birthright. Wield it with purpose, and watch as the life you've dreamed of unfolds before you, a testament to the strength that has always been yours to claim. Transforming your life by assuming the highest concept of yourself, seeing yourself as whole, capable, and worthy, and persistently living from that assumption, you will transform your life and realize the dreams that have always been within you, waiting to be born. This is not a fleeting hope, but a steady process, a daily commitment to align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with the person you aspire to be. As you dwell in this state, the world around you shifts, reflecting back the beauty you've cultivated within, turning the seeds of your imagination into the fruits of your reality. Your potential is limitless, bounded only by the scope of your vision and the depth of your faith. Unlock it and step into the life you were always meant to live.